Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video we have another storing photocards video. We have a monthly installment. I can't remember how long it's been since I last filmed one of these videos, but we have our usual kep1er, and then we have quite a lot of rescene at the bottom, don't we think? You'll see it towards the end of the video why there is so much rescene. But yeah, we're just going to be storing and doing some binder admin and putting everything together, because today I'm in the mood of getting everything sorted. I'm just going to be grabbing a random binder and we're going to get started with the video. So let's just go ahead. Okay, so we're going to be starting the video with my chaehyun binder. So let's just work through this because I have some more bits to add in, and we're going to be going to this page because guess who bought more pre-order benefits? I mean, this time lucky draws, me. I have a problem. I need to stop buying lucky draws, but these were super cute and I couldn't resist myself, and I have props and they're for Make Star. So yeah, I fell victim once again. We're going to be putting them away. I don't even know what my plan is for kep1er anymore. There's so many pops and everything just went out the window, but yeah. Ah, we have another one here, I forgot. This one is actually my favorite pop of the era, so I had to get it, and it took me a while, but in the end we found her, so I'm happy about that. So we're going to be putting her here, and then we're going to be... I actually got this season's greetings photocard finally. I've stopped putting it off and it's currently on the way, so I think it will be in my next storing video. But we're going to be moving back. We're going to the fan meet page and we're going to be completing it. So we have this photo card here. This is the 30k1 benefit photo card. I have a couple of these leftovers also on my Instagram. You link in my bio, and yeah, I have a few. So if you want, you can buy one from me if you want, of course. But yeah, that is this page complete. And also this binder, we're done with it for this video. So we're going to be going into the next one, which is my Japanese binder. So here we have a trusted OG Japanese binder. You'll understand why I say OG Japanese binder, because this one is full to the brim. But we actually have something here, and that is why I've kind of changed the layout of camera. These pages are kind of dirty. I need to get new ones, but I got something new. So I got the fly up trading cards finally. I've been struggling to find these, to be honest, but I found a random listing and it was very cheap. So I thought to myself, I'm just going to get them. That way I can complete my binder. So now at least it will look more cohesive, because the first era or two is just Mashiro. It's not top two, but then the rest of the binder is top two. So then it looks a bit like, what is happening here? But yeah, let's go into the second half of it. So we have these, so going from close up to like further away. So you have this one here, and then we have the mid shot here, and then we have the further away one here, and then that's it. We're going to ignore how this looks, but this is it for this binder. I actually also have these trading cards on the way, these ones from Flyby as well. So once these comes as well, I need to reorganize my binder, but we're going to be going on to the next binder to store the rest of the Japanese stuff in, because this one is literally full. When I say she's full, I can't put anything else in here. So here is my new Japanese binder, and this is for ot7 schedules onwards. So yeah, I've received quite a lot of things, so we're going to be putting this binder to the test, and it's literally the same binder as my other one, just a different color. But we have a bunch of Beyond the Star items to store away, so that is what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be starting with this landing page. So yep, we have these trading cards here, and as per my plans of if I'm going to continue my top two, I'm not. So going forward after kep1er era, I'm just going to be collecting chaehyun, because your girl needs to save money, and I feel like collecting top 2 was fun while it lasted, but I think that doing 1 is better now. So yeah, we're going to be putting a filler here because I do have this one on the way. I did pull it, but I just didn't claim enough packs in my group order. So I only was able to keep 3 of them. Now we're going to be moving on to this page here. So for this page, we have the kep1er fan club, and then we have the lottery, online lottery stickers. So what we're going to be doing is, I'm not too sure how to do it. Should I just do these vertically? I think this would look better, right? Yeah, we're going to go with this layout for now. So we're going to be putting Chaehyun fan club at the top. Then we have the group photo card. And then we have the lottery sticker at the bottom. And then the group lottery sticker. So that is it for this binder. And I have all of my Against the World era stuff secured. And it's currently in my Japanese proxy, so all of it will go here, but I don't have it on hand right now. And there's no point in making fillers because I literally don't have anything. So let's just go into my kep1er ot7 binder now. And she is back. Now we're going to be storing a few ot7 sets that I have received. So let's just go ahead with it. This binder still feels so empty to me. It just feels so weird. And I also have a few trades lined up for these. So these are also on the way. So those, I might have them for my next storing video, maybe. Who knows? So, I'm going to reorganize the order of the ot7 sets off camera after, but I have these. So these are the Beyond the Star FanCon photo cards. We're going to be putting them away, and I'm going to be letting you know of a little story time, because basically I actually ordered, there are 2 sets for these. So we have the Beyond version and the Star version. I can't remember which one is which, but basically I don't know what happened with Mew, but they messed my order up. But when I realized that with Mew messed my order up, it was too late to make a claim to either get my money back or get the item sent. So yeah, basically I was 1 off from the other set, not this one. So I think I ordered 12 sets and I only got 11, but like I was quite busy with work. So when my proxy DM'd me the photo with like all of the claims, I thought that everything looked fine. I mainly like counted, the benefits. I just went over it roughly and I thought, yes, this looks okay. And then when I realized that when I was going to forward it to myself, I looked again at the photos and I was thinking, hold on, something is clearly missing here. So yeah, and then when I went on the With Me website, they were sold out already, so there was nothing I could do. So I'm going to be putting the Star version once it arrives here. And don't these bags look super cute as well? I do really love the shade of purple they chose for this one. And now we're going to be storing away the Season's Greetings photo cards, because yeah, it's literally May and I'm storing Season's Greetings stuff. Don't come at me. But we have 2 sets to store away. So this is the regular selfie set. So we're going to be putting this one. I love the aesthetic of it. It's like so soft and pastel. It's like so my vibes, to be honest. So I'm very happy about that. So we have Yujing shouting, and then we have Chaehyun. And these pages are also brand new, so I'm probably going to struggle a bit to put them in. This is probably my favorite one. I love this one. I'm going to be putting Dion in here. I need to get the air out of the pages as well. And then we have Hikaru. Hold on. Then we have here And I really love her top as well, this yellow top. I think that's the same one that Serum from his 9 wore on the Supersonic like photo shoot as well, I think. And then we have Youngin. This is my second favorite. Now we're going to be going on to the next page, to the last set for this video. So we have these ones as well from the season's greetings, are clear. So they're meant to be taken out when you go and eat food. You like put this card like against the food, and then you can see the food through the clear thing. Quite genius, but yeah. Since these are clear, I had to put them in white sleeves because if not, it would look quite odd. So we have shelting, and I know that they don't fit that well, but I mean, I would rather see them like this than, you know, having them clear and then you can see the photo card that's behind there, and we do not want that. So we have Daeyeon, Hikaru here, and then we have Youngin. And then what I'm going to be doing here at the back is I'm going to be making a page of like, you know, ot5 photo cards. I'm going to see if I have any here that I can put away as well. I think mainly like, you know, the platform album. Yeah, we can put this one away because it's a bit weirdly there. So we're going to be putting this one here, and then we're going to be putting this one here as well. So that is it for this binder, and now we're going to be moving into rescene, which is going to be the rest of the video basically. So we are now in the bulk of the video, so we're going to be storing away my ot5 collection, as you can see here. So I decided to collect ot5 quite recently, but yeah, I do have my iPad here with like the template, that way I can guide myself because I do not know them by heart. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with this. Okay, now I can speak a bit more about why I decided to expand my ot5 collection. But as you can see, yeah, here is the stack, and I'll go through them as well. So okay, about rescene, I have loved girls since debut, and actually my friend introduced me to them. I remember that we were on Discord and we watched the music video together, and I thought that it was very cool. I was thinking, oh, maybe I should actually tune in to this group because I really like it. And you know, I don't want to be an impulsive person, so I kind of, you know, just let it be for a bit, you know, just wait a few comebacks, see how I feel about it. And yeah, here is my first ot5 set. So yeah, as I said, I kind of, you know, I bought the albums and I kept the pulls because, you know, I thought that was fun. And I do have some of my collections that I do like that, to be honest. I just like keeping the pulls and, you know, not really worry much about a collection. But I don't know, there's something about rescene that I just really loved, and I just felt like it was the best calling to do. Because if you know, I have quitted some of my other collections as well, because obviously I want to do collecting in balance and I don't want to like do too much. And I love how this is almost a full set as well. It looks so amazing. I'm just missing this live here. But yeah, in terms of rescene, what am I even talking about? No, I was saying that about like collecting in balance. So basically before I was collecting ot7 maiden. Maiden will always be 7, by the way. And since the whole boycott, I've stopped collecting them, obviously. Not because I don't love the girls, but you know, I'm standing behind them and I want to support them in a different way, basically. I don't agree with what the company did to Gaon, and I just don't feel comfortable giving my money. So yeah, you don't really see my maiden collection anymore because it's basically archived. Oh, I actually forgot this one here. I have Minami as well. So my maiden collection is basically archived. So in a sense, this collection is kind of replacing my maiden collection because minus the pops, because I don't really care much for pops, because rescene, you know, these like 5 gen groups, they like put out so many pre-order benefits. I remember that Syndrome literally merged with Glow Up Era, so I just don't have an interest in it, to be honest. I mean, there is some cute pops and sometimes I do join for them, but I don't really know how I'm going to store them yet. So for now, I'm just going to be storing these, and I don't know if I'm actually going to stick to collecting ot5 rescene for like all the album photo cards, or if I'll downsize it a bit, because I do definitely want to keep some ot5 sets, because I do consider them to be one of my alt groups. I don't know if that's too early to say. Wait, I actually have this one. Does this actually complete this one? And I have a full like landing page. Not me going back and forwards, but I did get some photo cards and I didn't actually, you know, like store them properly. So this looks so amazing. So we're going to be going back to where we were before. So yeah, it's here. So I'm just missing Minami here, but I think that she is on the way. And yeah, this is another almost complete set. And then we're going to be moving into the IDs. So I have 4 out of 5. But yeah, as I said, I need to choose a bias, because I think my bias is Wonnie. Because, you know, me and leaders, we go hand on hand, but maybe it is not. Who knows? So I just need to, you know, give it a bit of time and see if I decide on a bias, because I clearly haven't yet. And then Minami goes here, and then Zaina goes here. I feel like I'm talking a lot, but at the same time I'm not. So here is the ID set, but I haven't really gone too far into collecting aside from debut era, because I thought to myself, if I want to collect debut, if I want to collect ot5, I want to at least have the base, because debut era is the hardest to find. And I do know that Syndrome and Glow Up, there's so many photo cards in circulation that I'll be able to find that easily, so that's no problem whatsoever. For this PLVE page, we only have this one. But for example, I've decided that for Syndrome, I'm not going to be collecting the platform photo cards, because that's basically impossible to find. So I might cut down in some sets because there are too many. But for example, I really love this PLVE Polaroid style photo cards, so I'm definitely keeping these. But yeah, I just need to like take it day by day, and I don't want to like, you know, overthink or overplan how I'm going to collect. So I'm probably going to be taking it slow for the other 2 eras. But I do say that, and then like I end up rushing it, and then I burn myself out, which we don't love here. That is just how I am. So we're going to be going on to the next page. So we're going to be going through Syndrome now. So I don't have as many for Syndrome at this time. So here's my little Syndrome stack. So we're going to be working through it. But as I said, I'll figure out my rescene collection. Whatever I decide to do in the end, I'll keep this binder, because I do want some ot5 sets. I just need to decide the extent, if you know what I mean. Because, you know, for Kep1er, I'd like collect everything. And I don't think I'm going to reach that extent. But I did actually buy their fan club, so I'm going to be getting their fan kit photo cards. And I'm going to definitely put them in this binder. And this Zaina goes here. But I might, you know, collect my top 2 and then put the rest in an ot5 binder, who knows. But here is this set here. And then we have Wonnie with the little crystal ball. And then we have Minami here. But yeah, I just felt like it felt right to start collecting rescene a bit more extensively. and knowing that also there is an end with it, because, you know, it's just album photo cards. I don't want to commit myself to the whole pre-order benefits hold off scenario, because it's just a lot. It's just a lot, to be honest. But here we have this live. We're going to be putting here. Because, you know, I'm still in like the thinking stages of my rescene collection. Like, having a lot of thoughts. But, you know, I just love how the photo cards look together, to be honest. So I'm just going to continue going. But I think that I think that this binder will only be able to hold 3 errors. I feel like after Glow Up, this binder will no longer be of use. And now we're going to be moving into Glow Up era, and I don't have as much because this is basically my pulls. You know, like looking back at Rescene and Syndrome, the amount of photo cards isn't that severe. So I was thinking to myself, okay, I can do ot5, but like seeing the amount of photo cards there are for Glow Up, I'm not too sure about that, to be honest. So I might cut down in some sets here as well and keep the ones that I like the most. So we have this unit here. I think this one goes in the middle. And just go from there. And then we have 2 here. So we have Wonnie and we have, no, it's May. We actually have May here. And we have Wonnie. So we have there, and then we have this one. I just love her hairstyling. She looks so amazing, the Sarah. But yeah, I've been thinking as well about how to, you know, collect my other miscellaneous collections as well, because Lusamble has just been quiet and I'm just waiting for their re-debut. The same as Promise 9. I'm also waiting for their re-debut. I feel like once that happens, I'll be able to know a bit better how I want to collect them, because, you know, I have some of their stuff from their latest comeback, but then it just stopped, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I feel like I'm just going to be taking a step back from collecting. I keep saying that, but I do definitely need to take a step back and not think much about it. May goes here in the middle, right? These are the IDs. I love how these look so different, and I love how for once the IDs are vertical. But yeah, as I said, I'm just going to be taking it day by day, because I just feel like, you know, having a YouTube channel, you kind of like pressure yourself into, you know, collecting and buying stuff, and I don't know, it just reaches a point that you burn yourself out, and that's normal. You need to take a break, and I'm a person that kind of takes things to extremes. I'm not, you know, a grey area person. I'm more of a black or white person. So this is for the QR version. So we have one here. As I said, I don't know what I'm going to be doing with my rescene collection. So yeah, I really love this set. Like, I'm definitely keeping ot5 for this set. It looks gorgeous. I'm a big fan of it. So yeah, this one is May. But I don't know, it's mainly like the concept photo cards that I might not collect. That is what I'm thinking. So here we have Wonnie. And then here we have Liv. And then this is what I'm saying, like we have these concept ones as well. So this one goes here, we have Minami. And then we have, yeah, we have the rest of the concept photo cards. So we have Wonnie here. And then, yeah, then we have like a bunch of, you know, group photo cards. So we're going to be putting these here and these here. And then these duo trio ones, we're going to be putting them at the very back. But literally, with this, that is literally all of my pages used up. We're going to be putting these ones at the top and these ones at the bottom. As I said, I'm going to continue progressing with my rescene collection, and we can do a downsizing video one day. Actually doing it on camera and not like, you know, off camera like I usually do. But yeah, that is it. Okay, we're going to be ending with this page right here. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please give it a like, subscribe and leave a comment below if you want, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.